um, in Avidemux. And let's see how this works out for us. Oh, cool. It's actually moving the cursor. Yay! Like I was saying before, yeah, I do have volume. It's just like really quiet. Uh, Generally very noted site. I follow compiles weekly compilations of video games writing, often from queer leftist angle, published a work from a known transphobe, history of accusing trans people, mostly trans women, of being fake, faking being trans for the money. The money? The fucking money? I mean, I. Oh wow! Oh, haha! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? The fucking money? What money? Ain't no fucking money in being trans. Also, like, they said they were creating a game world, but I am not seeing a world of games. Same edition. This happened. They published an article from someone that mocked the BDS boycott of Microsoft. Because boycotts never work, so why should I care? Well, I want to. Where's how do I do my look? Yes, yes. I must change how I appear. Cat is fine. We're okay with cat. Yeah, that works. We're good with that. Yeah, I'm gonna spend like the next 30 minutes doing this fucking character gen. It's really hard because I have to use the right stick, and it's really fucking awkward. Please, you're killing me here. Oh no, 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 no. That's leave that white. That's Blanca from Animal Crossing, and that's fine with me. Is that Toro Inoue from PS? PS All Stars? Could be. Could be. No. With the foxtail. Um, Clothes. I need clothes. I got nothing? I got nothing? No hats? You can make me naked? I gotta be naked? What? Yeah, I mean, honestly though. No. Yeah, okay, it's gotta be spirals. It's so fucking difficult to do. But we could do the glamorizer kind of. No, glamorize, yeah. Wait. I'm playing it on PC, yes. Check notes, you're just trans, so you can use the trans card to make it so no one criticizes you. What? That's, again, not a thing that's ever worked in real life. That's not how that works at all. Title. All right, I guess this is everything. So this is us for right now. How do I back out? Not much of a jump, but that's fine. That's super fine. Get the camera moving around. Lovely. If to sprint, I don't know what constitutes. Uh, what happened? Happy. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that. Want a fishing buddy? Um, we should set up something when we'll have the time to actually fish. I think this is just going to be kind of wandering around. Okay, should not be walking into the soup. Wait, where'd you go? No, I don't want to cast over there. That's like that's way too much. That's not gonna work for anybody. Um, maybe this is something that I'm gonna need to. Yo, I don't know what that is. Go away. Why are you on the screen? Now, how do I get this back up? Oh, I think I don't think that worked at all. That's okay. That's fine. Somebody's telling me it's more of a keyboard and mouse game. It seems like it, and that's okay. I gotta catch and sell a fish to leave the tutorial? That's never gonna happen. I'm just gonna drown myself until I fucking die. Gotta click a lot. Okay. I don't know what the I don't know what button is the click button. Yeah. Okay. Not to explain a whole drama, but there's a recent drama where um someone known but not like for the best reasons, seems like left-wing YouTube guy who I need to explain is a white guy from Australia, moved to Argentina because it was cheap. I not familiar? Did it work? Yay! I got a fish! Whoa, a new creature. You got a huge walleye. Walleye? What a guy. Sure. Why not? Alright, then we guess we sell and bait. No, don't fish in the fucking ground. The dirt. What's wrong with you, cat? Okay, put your rod away. Um, eight. I think this mole just attacked. Um, did a post that was somewhat transphobic and proceeded to do a whole rant about trans people in the first world are all actually fake, who just use their transness as a special status to be protected. Also, same with disabled people. Also, same with race. Currently crashing out even more after accusing a Mexican American leftist guy of being not a real Latino, unlike him, the white Australian geek guy who moved to Argentina like 6 years ago. he was the real Latino. Uh, there's a whole lot going on there. I was explaining the thing, not saying that you know the guy. I'm trying to avoid saying the name because the guy sucks, and I'm mostly just reminded one of the world's saddest why I left the left crash outs that I saw. Sounds like a fucking. But I love this implication that like both we get money for being trans, and we somehow we can use that as a get out of jail free card. The internet is full of interesting people. I mean, you're not wrong. I think the internet sometimes could stand to be less full of interesting people. Okay, but how do I take off my fishing rod? Because I don't think I want it on. Also, like is there continuous music in this game? Because it seems like if there is music, it's real quiet. Look at different slot. Beat. Thank you, Holly. I think it's just like to pretend that every marginalized group is actually super protected for being marginalized. When lol, we're not. Like there was definitely that up again. There was definitely music at the beginning, but like I don't know how to change the settings. Like maybe it needs to be cranked. But that's not a thing that I guess I can do. I'm gonna have to toy around with this a little bit and like see how to get things to work the way that we would want them to. Because like I literally just fired it up today and just to make sure that it would actually like record. Maybe it's so you could blast your own music. Maybe. I don't have it set up that I could just put in music really easily right now, but that's something I could do in the future. We do this again. It is very darling though. Like I like the rough polygonal polygonaliness of it. Go touch the blue mushroom. Oh my god. This is fantastic. I I love that. Eee! right in the fucking drink. Ah, how cute. This could definitely be. I feel like like if we had a. You ever have one of those nights where we just like want to talk? I feel like this is definitely a game that we could do that. Do a funny little dance. I don't know how to do a funny little dance. Funny little dance. That's not how you do that. Ah, I'd love to hang out and catch fish. This could be really nice. And we've been talking about how we wanted to do a coffee day. Uh, one of these days, this could be a good spot to do it. Wouldn't need to necessarily be in Discord. I gotta get some clothes on my beast. My beast is nude. That ain't healthy. That's how people get sick. I did get this on stream, yes. It was only like $5. Speaking of, I mean, not the not wearing clothes part. I was definitely wearing clothes. When the cabins is a cosmetic shop. Oh shit, find that. Um, so we had our first cold day at work at the register, and yesterday, and it was not the worst that it's going to be this year. It's certainly not the worst that it's been in the past. I could still feel my fingers and toes. I won't be able to say that all winter. And kind of, I don't know what happened. Uh, I was sitting there, standing there at the cash register. It was real quiet because we typhoon and it was rain. I had to walk to work in the rain. Like I had an umbrella, but still walked to work in the rain. So I was absolutely soaked up to my knee, and it's freezing cold. And it's like it's that cold where it's like it's in your body cold. Like you just it feels like the cold is radiating out. And I was so miserable thinking about how this is the best it's going to be for the rest of the winter. Um, I just started crying at work, which really fucking sucked, let me tell you, because for like the last couple of years, I've been kind of worried a little bit because like cry, haven't been able to. Like I had this period right after I came out where I was bawling all the time. And then it stopped, and then like there's this huge chunk of period where like I felt like I needed to cry. I felt like it would have been completely normal and healthy for me to do so, and I just could not. And so now finally I have this natural cry coming on, and it's like, you can't do that. You're at work. So I didn't, lose my shit. I put somebody else up forward, dealt with it internally. Um, I got to break. I was like, yeah, work today. So I told my boss sick, which is technically true. Um, again, not the kind of sick that would keep me from running a cash register, but actually probably the kind of sick that would keep me from running a cash register. I just ended up going home. Um, I went to the local Indian joint because like I feel miserable and I treat myself to a big fucking Indian lunch. It's only 1,000 yen and 100. And it's just like a huge, massive plate of food. You get like two curries, giant naan, a little bit of tandoor chicken, some saffron rice, and iced chai. And I'm enjoying it. It's lovely. The food is wonderful. There is randomly and extremely rarely a couple of foreigners in the restaurant. Um, there's two gals sitting like a couple tables down from me. Um, one gal is Belgian, and the other gal's from the States. And I know this information because the Belgian gal would not shut the fuck up. Like, her tongue was hung in the middle and flapping on both ends. I felt so bad for the girl that was with her. Because, like, she couldn't get in a word in edgewise. Like, she would respond to something, she would say something, she'd get, like, a sentence out. And this other gal would just, like, talk right over her. And it went on for, like, the entire hour that I was at the restaurant. I was very close to just, like, going over the table and just saying to her, like, could you let your friend talk? But could you also shut the fuck up? I was like, it was a whole fucking thing. So I ended up coming home, um, and I put together that set that I'm going to be using for the end of year videos. Pretty happy with that set. I don't know, we might work on it a little bit on Thursday. Since we got like an open stream on Thursday because we didn't really have any plan since we finished Silent Hill early. Um, and then I made curry. That's why I ended up doing the curry so late. Uh, it's because I was working on that set. I was just trying to decompress. I was so just such a day. I gotta find another job. I can't be standing at the register all winter again. It's gonna get so much colder. It was so bad last year. I know I'm gonna tell my boss tomorrow. Maybe just not go to work tomorrow too. I really need to leave the Penguin. Yeah. I think that's what I might end up doing. I mean, I almost quit. If we're gonna be completely honest, it was a real coin flip as to whether or not I was going to be completely self-destructive and just I can't do this anymore. And I managed to talk myself down from that because that's normally what I do. Like no, we can't. Like as wonderful as that would feel, we're in no situation to be able to do that. Um, I might go down on next Monday to the Job Rainbow place. Oh, Squishy! How you doing? Lovely to see you. You we're just wandering around because we wrapped up Silent Hill 2 about 15 minutes ago. I've never played web fishing before, so right now it's not really so much web fishing as it's a space where I can chat for like 20 minutes until the stream ends, basically. Um, got your vaccines yesterday, so I'm rough. I hate to hear that, but I mean, I'm glad to hear that you're vaccinated. That's important. But I hate that it's going rough on you. I don't want to bother you on this. Please keep on talking about it. But there's a thing you missed from me, and I just hate Twitch chat. Oh shit! Let me peep that. No, God, Alice, please, no. Like, why do I have music now? That the cursor's not in the game. Is it because the cursor's in the game? Because now I can hear music. Wait, there's got to be a reason why that is. See, I think being extremely privileged just makes you oblivious to your privilege, so you just believe your enemies are actually the real privileged ones. Like, yeah, some marginalized people do use their IDs to defend themselves um, from doing shitty, but one, that's a very minor group, and two, it never actually works. And I would also love it for you to fish with me, Alice. Like, yeah, we We could set up a night where we could all get in and do some fishing. Squishy! I would love that. It must have mute on focus lost enabled. I don't know what that means, but did the music get louder for y'all? Or did it just get louder for me? And also like to double back because I started to say a thing and then I got distracted. But Alice, like honestly, I do want you to let me know when I miss something because like if you don't, like I won't know it at all. Um, but I understand like how it could feel a little bit like weird to bring up, but I'm inviting you specifically to please do that. And that goes for everybody, like because I know sometimes we get topics on the table and you know attention is on the screen for a bit. Uh, by all means, like please like put a hand up and be like, "Yo, you missed a thing," and I will try to get at it, or I will perhaps ask you to repost it in case it's like one of the games where I can't easily switch, like with Dead Space, where I couldn't easily switch back over to chat. Uh, Chronos says I usually let my piece slip if there's at least two topics on the field. We don't let you don't have to let it slip like completely. You can always bring it back up and nudge me with it. Cause I like to hear what y'all got to say. Like that's the whole point of me doing this. Cause I could play games by myself. Like I play games with all y'all because I want to hear about your lives. I want to hear about your opinions and bring in new information to me because you always got new information. Wait, got like stuff up there? Are there cabins up there? Because I know Holly, you said that there was cabins. Oh shit, cabins. They are the proverbial cabins in the woods. And to double back, Squishy, I'm super glad you got your vaccines in because that shit's important. I know you said that it's important, but it is important. Squishy says sometimes it feels like too much energy for something that doesn't make me feel good. I don't like bringing attention back to me because Twitch is ass. I get it, I do, but I also want you to have attention. Is the thing. Are you actually doing Dead by Daylight? I don't know. I don't know. Like I know we've talked about Dead by Daylight, but I don't know. Who was talking about like I think Safi was talking about Dead by Daylight in stream and saying like a lot of the pickup games are super optimized and not very fun. But Chucky, I saw a child with a Chucky t-shirt the other day. It was a lot. Wish you're a sweetie. I hope you're getting all the love from the community that you deserve. You deserve love. I'll never play D by D with randos. You definitely need to play with friends only or just bots for the lols. Okay, that's a thing that you know. Oh my god, who are you? Who are you? You're fantastic. When can I get an opossum skin? I always joke, but I'm always down for 100% orange juice. Chronos, if we played 100% orange juice, would you talk? Because I have yet to hear your mellifluous tones, the frictives that you produce. I would love to. Oh shit! I should think about buying new clothes. But this shit's all expensive, woman. You can't be expecting me buy it when it's expensive. I get a t-shirt. Ooh, tank tops. Fuck yeah. Me in spades. You ain't got no skirts. Oh, what glasses? Oh, they're expensive, just like in real fucking life. Fucking hell. All right, let's get a shirt. And then we gotta start. Yeah, I just noticed that. We are gonna have to start putting a ribbon on things. I want something peppy. Yes. Once I get these clothes on. Oh, wait, I don't even know how to save. That's a problem. How does one save in this game? Because we are gonna have to wrap it up. Own Dead by Daylight. By the way, don't forget. Oh shit! That's 9 fucking days! Woo! Oh, I'm very excited about that. That is fucking cool, Alice. I gotta, I gotta make you something. There's a separate menu in the escape key. If I press escape. Oh shit, worked. Save and quit to main. Save and quit to desktop. Oh wait, no, 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 no. We can't do that yet. We gotta put. Gotta put us on the ending soon screen. Okay, what could I make for Allison? It's not gonna be a stream day, but I believe it's Holly's stream day. I'll be on Holly's chat. Cool beans. That was neat. We're gonna have to figure out like what to do about music. And I'm gonna have to practice it a little bit in just myself so I could figure out like maybe this is for the best with keyboard and mouse. Later in the week, I'm not sure about Thursday. We might do a very rare create mode stream. Uh, but I don't know if there's enough work on the set to like actually justify a 3-hour stream working on. And I don't want to do levels because that's going to be Friday. This Friday is going to be LBP 3 levels, LBP 1, 2, and 3 levels. I've got a playlist set up. Time to return to dreams. Someone who's tried Webfishing on the Steam Deck, I'm pretty sure there's no controller config innately. You have to jerry rig it. That's what I was seeing when I did a quick lookup of it online. And that's kind of the information that I was seeing, actually. But I can practice, like, with a game like that where it's not really action, like, I could practice and see how it feels to do with the keyboard. And if it just doesn't seem like it's gonna work, then, yeah, I'll jerry rig up something. Could be one of those games where you gotta set up your own Steam input profile. Because the buttons might all be mapped, not all be mapped. Like when I clicked in that and it was like Steam's gonna try to figure out what buttons go where, but you could pick a profile config that other people have set up. Because I was playing it right now with controller, but just poorly because the buttons are really weird placed. I mean, I guess someday we'll go back to Dreams, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, Alice. Because, like, every time we do a Dreams stream, it is such a fucking mess. It's always like we run into, like, a handful of interesting levels and then, like, 2 hours of slop. We need to stream nights into Dreams. Like, there is genuinely neat stuff on Dreams. That's 100% true. And we've run into some really good stuff on Dreams. Like, no lie, like, usually we find at least a couple of levels every time we've done a Dream stream that have been, like, cool. But, like, everything else is just kind of jank. I think you need to prep in terms of dreams. Yeah, like, and that's like it runs into the same issue that LBP ran into, where when LBP me was functioning, and it was relatively easy to put together like a playlist before a stream. But when LBP me went down, and it was like next to impossible. And I don't think dreams.me is still running. It might be, but like the last time I used it was real kludgy. But we'll figure something out for Thursday. Like, I mean, we certainly got options. Like, we could do Risk of Rain 2, the PS4. We haven't, like, I haven't fired up the PS4 outside of doing diary streams in forever. My stats are plunging on the PS app, which is funny, but also kind of sad. Like it was kind of cool to see the TLBP3 like creep ever closer to 5,000 fucking hours. So many fucking hours in LBP. I still can't believe like I got up to like 1,500 hours in Share Factory. That's absolutely absurd. Um,